Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimmbird, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Last time we beat the Earth Temple and got this beauty upgraded. The Master Sword is starting to look more like itself. But today we're going to do somewhat of a side quest, but this is actually required to beat the game. We're going to tackle one of the toughest parts in Wind Waker, the Savage Labyrinth, and I should have just enough magic to get over here. Normally you'd need the hook shot, but you can make it with the Deku Leaf. But we're going to go into the Savage Labyrinth and try to get a piece of the Triforce that we need to beat the game. So hopefully we can do that. But like I mentioned, this is really tough. I've got some Grandma's soup. I've got a fairy. You can only have one serving of Grandma's soup. Grandma is very stingy with her soup, and she won't give me two of them, even though I kind of need it. But anyways, we're going to go through here, and I mentioned several times needing lots of money, so this is a good way to get money as well. This is the Savage Labyrinth. Deep in the never-ending darkness, the golden shard you seek awaits. So this is a crazy gauntlet of rooms where it will get tougher and tougher and tougher with more variety of enemies and tougher things. We're starting out pretty easy here with some keys. I can still do some damage if I let them get close enough. But we should be doing alright. Okay. So yeah, you see these little fire rings. When you defeat all of the enemies on a floor, the fire ring will open up and you can go to the next one. Now we only have to go halfway through to get the Triforce shard, but if we go all the way through, there's a special item at the bottom of this. I believe in the normal one it might have been like a heart piece, or like it wasn't as good in the original version, but in this one we get a very special item that normally would have been with a different side quest. So they've kind of reordered some of the rewards, made it a little bit more worth your while to endeavor through some of these harder parts of the game. Yeah, so these Bokoblins aren't too tough, but it will start to get tougher and tougher here. And I know we got a lot of really, like, stupidly difficult, like, shockingly difficult. It's crazy what they throw at you in some of these. But as long as I don't make too many stupid mistakes, I should have, you know, I got my fairy, I got my soups. I've got basically like 4 lives. I just gotta be careful not to let myself die. But I do have the fairy as backup. None of the enemies in here give you any loot or rupees, but there are a couple rooms I'll find where there's just like crazy amounts of rupees. So we'll have to mess with that. I think I can do... There we go. I can like kind of beat the crap out of these guys and they will blow up. Otherwise I could smash them with a hammer. There's a lot of ways to kill these centipedes. Or I could just do that. Slam them. Alright, so yeah. Sorry the updates have been a little slow with Wind Waker. My goal still is within the next week or so to try to finish this whole game up. And because we got on the 22nd, Link Between Worlds and Super Mario 3D World are both coming out. I want to try to do both of those, and it would be nice to have Wind Waker done so that we can move on to another Zelda game, the new one. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Oh, now they're mixing up. We got a mix of 2 weak enemies. Not too tough here. Those little goblin guys are kind of annoying because they can really sneak up on you and come out of nowhere. They just come down off the walls. It's weird. But yeah. So the goal is eventually here. We should, yeah, hopefully we'll have this done pretty soon. And then Danielle's going to play 3D World with me, at least for a little while. I'm trying to convince her to try it out. That way I can do multiplayer, because I know a lot of people that do Let's Plays of like some of the newer Mario games that don't, you know, you don't get to see multiple people, so I thought it would be cool to at least, you know, I can't get 4 people to sit down and, you know, play through the entire thing, but 2 people is kind of cool. Get to see a bit of the co-op. I hope we eventually get like another co-op Zelda game, because the Nintendo Land Zelda stuff was pretty cool, and of course there's like 4 swords and stuff, which I don't think anyone expected Zelda to have multiplayer in it, so that was kind of a pleasant surprise. And they're like, hey, let's just make it so Link splits into a bunch of you know, they had to like explain why there's a bunch of Links. It's kind of funny. Like, hit these guys. Come here. There we go. Hit one of them and get the other. Now, the moblins can really get you at range, and they're a little annoying. Like if you're not crafty with them. They're not that tough, but their weapon just has insane range. Alright, only 2 moblins here. It's gonna start to pick up and be very tough really soon here. Let's see. Okay, so this is the first little area where I get some rewards. Look at all these rupees. We're probably gonna fill up our wallet. I know 5,000 seems like an insane amount to fill up, but we're probably going to fill it up by the time we get out of here. We'll see. That's a way if you want to bail, you can head back to the surface, but no, we got to press on and keep going through the rest of these floors. Okay, these guys aren't too tough. Now we're into like a foresty area. They kind of themed a lot of the enemies, if I remember correctly. So this is like stuff that we would find maybe from the Forest Haven area, dungeon, or that type of stuff. I think the Wind Temple also has some foresty stuff too. Alright. Not too tough. The boomerang makes short work of a lot of these enemies. Alright, what do we got on this floor? Ooh, some of these are so creepy, yeah. They're like mysterious. You're like, what is gonna be here? And then shoes aren't too bad, but when they come out of nowhere, it's kind of crazy. Whoa, that was weird. So I gotta go discover all these chews and get them down here. There we go. I'll just roll around until they all plop down. So yeah, one of the thing, like, I know this will probably date the video a little bit, but the Google Plus stuff is going, it's making YouTube a little crazy right now. The comments are just like insane with spam and stuff. I know YouTube mentioned, I mean this is off topic, but it's relevant to people that watch videos. They mentioned that like within like 24 hours, so like probably around when this video goes up, they're going to implement new stuff to make it so that there's not as many spam links, and they're doing a ton of changes. It's a little crazy that they didn't like anticipate the amount of like spamming and different stuff that would happen like immediately. It's almost like we've had some type of like post-apocalyptic fallout on YouTube where the comment sections are just like insane with screamers and supposedly virus stuff. I haven't seen any virus things, but I did click on a screamer on accident. But I know it can be fun to mess with people sometimes, but yeah, I'm just like, I'd rather, you know, I want the comments to be a nice place for people to discuss stuff and talk about videos and stuff and not have to worry if they're gonna accidentally click on something. And then there's just like crazy, like, people posting entire chapters of novels or like giant jokes. That's the first time I got hit in here, I think. Jokes that are like so long. It's insane how long some of those comments can be. And then what was someone posted like I don't think it was on mine, I think I saw it on a Game Grumps video. It was like an erotic My Little Pony fan fiction. I was like, okay, this is insane. So, yeah. I knew that YouTube and Google must have been like aware of this stuff immediately, but it's been about a week, I think, since they fully implemented the like requiring Google Plus to do the comments. Like, if it wasn't so spammy, I wouldn't mind it, but I think this has been like, there's been an insane amount of backlash because of, you know, how spammy all this stuff is. So it didn't really help them ease into the new transition. I think once everything's ironed out, I won't mind it. It's still a little annoying that you have to make a Google Plus account to comment. And I know that the comments have gone down. Like, the amount of comments is really cut down. So it's unfortunate. I like to see you guys, like, that's one of my favorite parts is reading the comments. So it's unfortunate that the fact that they implemented this is making less people comment. But, you know, once people start making their Google Plus things, the comments will go back up again. So it's not a huge deal. But yeah, I just want yeah, it's weird. The only other thing I think I don't like is that now it sends you like Google Plus notifications instead of the YouTube ones that I'm used to. Because I get like notifications every time someone comments, or I used to, but now it's like going to Google Plus and stuff, so it's weird. Anyways, that's enough about Google Plus. I feel like, but if you're watching this later, they might have already resolved a lot of this. So, but yeah. It's just what I've been thinking about a lot recently because I like to read all the comments and I want you guys to be, you know, happy watching videos and stuff. So it definitely affected me greatly to see all the like crazy anarchy and people upset and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, we could probably put down our pitchforks sometime here once they fix things. Whoa. And these guys, they're not that tough, but they still creep me out. Nice. Oh no. Now that's also nice too when they give you a bunch of freaking things out of their butt. Don't poop on me. No. Yeah. I gotta be careful. I'm losing health when I don't need to be. Get him. Yeah. Trying to take note of two things at the same time. Roll. Get out of here. Okay. That one's dead, right? Nope. Okay. Yeah. I'm taking way more damage than. There we go. I think these guys would not be tough if they didn't have their stupid Stupid little prickler guys, get off me! Luckily, I don't have to kill these. They don't count as enemies because they're so small and weak. But when they gang up on you, it is crazy. It reminds me in Majora's Mask how that was when it was like, we need the expansion pack for the N64 because this boss in Majora's Mask, the first boss, has like 1,000,000 moths that he sends at you, which probably isn't that impressive these days, but at the time it was like, whoa, look at all the moths! But that was like one of the reasons supposedly that they needed the expansion pack to do stuff. Oh jeez, Wizrobes. Wizrobes! I hate these guys. Look out! Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, they're tough. And I think I can hit him with the arrow. No! Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. They're spawning at different times. Okay, that one's gone. Probably don't need to use my bow on these guys, because they're not too tough. What was that one doing? He was like waiting forever to do his thing. Ugh, jeez. Okay. Did I get some health back? Oh, the pots must have had health in them. I didn't realize that. They had a few hearts to fill me up. But yeah, you get very little health in here. So it is wise to take Grandma's soup, of course, and then I've got my fairy, like I mentioned, so... Ooh, these guys. These aren't too tough, aren't they? A lot of these enemies, it's like, they're not tough, but when they gang up on you, and you gotta deal with a bunch of them at the same time, then they start to get tough. Oh, look at these guys. Ouch. Yeah. It's hard to dodge both of them at the same time. I want to hit their little gems on the back. I've been watching, I'm a fan of Adventure Time, as you can probably tell, because I post a lot of, like, Adventure Time Minecraft adventures and stuff. But, one of the creators of that there's another show called Steven Universe that's actually pretty good. It debuted not that long ago. There's a couple episodes, but there's so many, like, crystals and stuff in that. It's crazy. It's all about crystals and crystal people shooting crystal powers. Okay, look out. These are the real Armos guys. I don't know if they differentiate between the names of them in this. Like the camera to swing around. Here we go. Alright, eat that. These guys actually feel like a bit simpler to beat. You just gotta feed them a bomb. They love it. Here we go. He's got his crazy black smoke. Alright. Oh. So one of the tricks, because you have to kill so many enemies in here, one of the tricks I like to do is try to roll at the fire at the last possible second and hope to... Oh, jeez. Was not expecting that. I think I can... Yeah, there you go. I can just use my Deku Leaf, but yeah, these guys can do a lot of damage. I just rolled the pot away. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, okay. He still breaks out of it. Yeah, I didn't realize the Deku Leaf was strong enough to make these pots roll around. That's kind of awesome. I'm going to throw a bomb over there, and maybe we'll bust them all out and stun them. Let's see. Oh, yeah, cool, cool, cool. I can hit him. Nice. Oh, that guy's stunned already too. So yeah, the little Pikachu-chus are kind of annoying. They weren't too bad. You just gotta make sure you don't just slash your sword wildly. I know that'll work on most enemies. Alright, what do we got in this one? We're in this weird, like, coliseum. It's crazy. I don't think I need to use my Deku Leaf on these guys, but I can. There we go. Makes it a little easier. That one. Alright. Easy floor. The pace of this definitely picks up, especially after the required portion. I want to try to do the whole thing just in one swoop if we can, because I think I'm pretty well prepared. Alright, now we got Dark Nuts and both blends at the same time. I can take these guys down quick, and it should be alright. Okay, yeah, not too tough. Dark Nuts are not actually that hard. They're intimidating, but they're not that tough if you know what you're doing. Just make sure you kind of use the counter attack instead of just going crazy on them. They're one of the ones you can't just spam necessarily. I'm going to take his sword. Give me that. Oh, and there you go. If you're quick on them, you can get them too. A lot of the time they just, yeah. The problem is we're going to start seeing multiple Dark Nuts. And if you remember Hyrule Castle, that was a bit of a fiasco. That was, I think, the first and only time I've died was getting ganged up on by guys. Okay. That didn't sound right either. Get this Wizrobe out of the way. Thanks for going right back where you were. That made it easy on me. Okay, look out. Go, go, go. Little weird plague doctor birds. Alright. The Wizrobes, I think, are just... when they start showing up with other enemies, they really make it frustrating because they can do a lot of damage when you can't get to them in time. Alright, come here, buddy. Right around your back. Come on. There we go. Just gotta clip him. Alright, let's try to do... Nope. That was... See, the danger of the rolling into the fire game is that if you don't time it right, you take damage needlessly. Whoa, okay. Let's see if I can get this guy. Some of these areas are like designed for you to just be screwed if they accidentally hit you with a bomb. There we go, and I triggered that one. Eat this. Thank you. I've got so many bombs. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. Okay. One more of these guys and we're done with this one. Alright. Because the bombs, I think, go off a lot quicker when you slash them. One thing that speeds this up, too, is that I kind of like that they don't drop any loot, because I would be compelled to get it, even though I don't need it. Alright, we got a fancy one. This guy is... Oh, man. He's targeting the wrong one that attacked me. No, jeez, yeah. If you don't target the one that's going to do his special attack on you, it can really throw you off. Here we go. Maybe that'll hit both of them. Yep, it did. Let's try to get the one. There we go. Did he kill? Oh, no. I think that was the armor that fell off. Nice. Alright, get this one. Look out for the guy trying to kick me in the butt. Oh, hey, buddy. Have that. I meant to throw it at him, but I just dropped it, and he was like, oh, what's this? He was almost like a dog that saw something like a squirrel and ran off. Weird little Anubis guys. Alright, we're doing okay. How much health do I have? Should check on that. This is... Oh! We're already to the end of the required portion, so we're pretty good way through already. Look at these crazy amounts of rupees. We went from 600 at the beginning to well over 1,000 now. The fact that there's purple rupees in here is pretty crazy. Alright, I think I stand on this, and then I do my wind theme. Here we go. And this should unlock the chest. So yeah, we earned the required reward here, but I do want to get the extra special one, because it is pretty cool. I don't know if I ever actually... So there's a couple items in this game I never got when I originally played, just because I was like... I don't know, I didn't like 100% this. I think the only Zelda I've ever 100%ed, other than maybe like the original, is Majora's Mask. I was like, I want to try to get all the stuff in that. So don't walk into there if you're gonna do this and you want to keep going. You gotta knock this statue out. But it's very easy to walk over and accidentally go into that light, which will take you out of here. And then you have to do all the floors that I did already again to get to this point, and then keep going. So it's really annoying. All right, I think I can. Oh, jeez! I did not see him there. Ugh, these guys aren't that tough, but they still scare the crap out of me sometimes. Okay, so this is a weakness I didn't exploit really when I was in the Earth Temple, but you can hit them with light, and it will stun them. Let me see if I can get this one before he comes back. Here we go. Alright. It doesn't last very long, so I have to do it kind of one by one, but it's not too tough to get these guys. Whoa. Yeah, I think if I hit them a little longer, they'll stay stunned more. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Roll, roll, roll. Okay. Yeah, the longer that they're exposed to the light, the longer they stay stunned. I think the other easy way to defeat them is just let them see you from far off. They'll stun you, and then you'll have a bit of an immunity to their crazy stare. That's when you run in and slice them. They're not too tough though. They're all scream and a little bit of bite. There we go. Dead. Alright. And roll. Tried. It stopped me right before I rolled. That was close. I should be careful with my health though. I feel like I can beat this. I'm not too worried. But you know. Oh, look out. Okay. Phew. That was close. These ones are annoying because you can't do almost... I think the Deku Leaf might be like the only way to defeat them. I don't know what I would do if my Deku Leaf was not working. Ah, jeez. Yeah, now I can't even do it. Oh, no. Come on. Give me back my leaf. Okay, get out of the way of this guy. There we go. Oh, both of them are right there. That's why this little smoke was so thick. Yeah, I bet there's other ways. Someone could probably comment I bet there's another way to defeat them if you don't have your leaf. Because if you run out of magic, your leaf doesn't have its, you know, leafiness, for lack of a better word. Okay, we got some more guys that I can stun with the light here. Let's light them up. Whoosh. That was actually really cool. Alright, it looked like a crazy laser. I think I can get rid of these. I'm not sure if they turn back if you leave them for too long. Smash them all. And there's probably more. Yep, okay. Oh, I can, yeah. I was gonna say I can stun them with the hammer, but it's not gonna do anything because they're just gonna come back together. They materialize from their weird goopy gloops. Alright. Smack. I like the skull hammer. It's just, it's so slow. It's hard to use against most enemies. I've been trying to use it a little more against like the Stalfos and stuff just to see how it works on them, but you know, it's not worth it most of the time. Whoa. We got some serious Poe action in here. Come on, guys. Oh, I gotta get the other one. Come here, come here, come here. No, don't run away. I keep thinking that they look like the ski guys after I mentioned that before. They look like they're gonna go hit the slopes after this. These Poes, I guess they're not as bad. Like in Ocarina, you didn't have to hit them with light; they would just materialize after a little bit. But Poes are always different. And oh, the most annoying ones were Twilight Princess. That was the one where I think you had to be Wolf Link to kill them. They were like invincible otherwise. I guess that's kind of cool because they're ghosts. It's like I didn't think you'd be able to hit ghosts very easily. Twilight Princess has a similar thing to the Savage Labyrinth. I think it's called the Cave of Ordeals. I don't believe that's required, but it's kind of, you know, similar cool challenge. There we go. Let's get all, oh my gosh. Ah, man, I hate when they crop dust me. They do like fart a lot. Come here, come here, come here. I'm gonna try to hit him with the deck leaf. I should be using my boomerang on him. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Man, this is gonna be so laggy if I let them do many more of these things. There we go. Alright, I think we got him. Nice. I wish I could lure some of these guys into the fire. I don't think that fire isn't, it'll hurt me, but I don't think it hurts any of the enemies. Otherwise you could just like stand in the right spot. Jeez, it came right at me. That guy's gonna, no. This is like the worst position to be in. Well, he hit him. He didn't hit me, I don't think. That was weird. Okay. Kill both of those. Alright, go, 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 go. Try to get this before the Moblin comes at me. Get out of here, Moblin. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh-yeah. Alright. He's dead. Oh no, he's not dead. How about a little wind in your face? That doesn't do anything, does it? Alright. Yeah, the mix of these enemies can sometimes make it really tough. I think that's like the toughest part of this, is like, if the right combo of enemies gets paired together, you can really get stuck. I need my boomerang. I think it's... Oh, that was weird. You guys couldn't see that, but I was dragging the boomerang with my finger, and then the game like froze to do the cutscene to show that the fire went out, and then the boomerang was like stuck in one spot on my item screen. That was weird. Come on, guys. Ugh. He's a little... Oh, jeez. I need to get this stupid butterfly out of here. There we go. It's not a butterfly, it's like a moth thing. But... Whoa, come here. Come on. The Japanese sure love their bug things. There's so many bug Pokemon. I know the whole idea of Pokemon came from collecting bugs and beetles. That's like or at least in the past, that was a big thing with Japanese kids, and fighting beetles against each other. But yeah, there's always bug enemies in Nintendo games and stuff. Bugs, I guess, because bugs are so like weird and somewhat alien seeming, I guess it's an easy thing to make an enemy. There's a couple things that are always like, why are bats always enemies? Like, they're not that bad usually in real life. I mean, they largely ignore us. I mean, they can have rabies, but there's a couple things that are always bad. Bats, like dogs running at you. They love to have dogs running at you in games. If there's ever like a head, the head will be evil. You never see a nice like decapitated head. I think the only one I can think of is the ones in Spirited Away aren't really that bad. Those little jump head guys. But yeah, There's a couple things that, if you're gonna write a story and you want a unique character that's, you know, that you'd think would be evil but isn't, go ahead and put a head in there. Put a bat. I don't know. There's a couple things that are all like overused in video games. They just always seem evil. Alright, let's get the rest of these pose. For this moblin. Come on. Moblins, they definitely seem smarter than certain enemies because they will like find you and run at you and stuff a little farther range. They seem to have like line of sight. I bet it's because they were designed to look for you for the Forsaken Fortress level. You still alive? Oh my gosh. So this is something I didn't get to I didn't get to show this very much in the boss battle. I did show this in the Earth Temple now that I remember. I think about it. Come on, go in. I think I go into the light. There we go. That kills them automatically if they curse you. But the boss of the Earth Temple could curse you, which is kind of funny, and make you run around, try to get you to run into the spikes on the walls. So that was a little weird that this giant fat ghost could get inside of you. That sounds strange. Okay. I have so many, like, unintended double entendres when I'm trying to do stuff. Alright. Got some of these creepy skulls. I know they're called bubbles, but I don't know if they have a special name for the cursed bubbles, these ones. So look out! He's gonna get my sword. Here we go. And kill that. And let's get this guy's head. There we go. You don't know he's reconstituting already. Let's try to get the other bubble out of here first. Hey, buddy. He doesn't even want to go after me. Get him. Alright. Stalfos aren't too bad. They really seem like they could use a different weapon. It's like they don't know how heavy this thing is supposed to be. They could use a sword or something. A lot of the enemies in this game almost seem comical. Like they're made to be a little silly. Ouch. And then he hits me into the wall. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Camera didn't help me there. Alright, going down. I have my fairy, but I should probably use my grandma's soup pretty soon here. Because the fairy's nice to rely on. When you die, the fairy will revive you automatically. Ugh, keep letting him. Jeez. My timing is so bad with these guys. Come on. Oh, no. Okay. Grandma's soup time. I guess, you know, we're still doing okay. I feel like I should have been doing better and not using grandma's soup so soon. But, you know, we're doing alright. I got another batch, and I got a fairy, and that should get me through the rest of here, I hope. Alright. Die, head. You too. Get out of here. Ugh, I hate when they start to suck back into themselves, because they're just immune to any damage. There you go. This little stupid head spins around. Get back here. Alright. The Stalfos were really cool in Skyward Sword because there was like ones with multiple arms. Like he looked like the General Grievous dude from Star Wars. He had like 4 arms, I think. There's a weird robot. I think there's like a robot pirate. I keep thinking about Skyward Sword so much. It's like maybe if we run out of new games to play here, I might go back and try Skyward Sword. I almost wish they would do like an HD remake of that. They looked at Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess specifically, along with Wind Waker when they were considering which one to remake in HD, and they ultimately decided on Wind Waker, but oh my gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa! I had my grandma's soup going, but now they already hit me, stabbed me once. This is crazy! Okay, well, that was done. It's kind of cool to see a huge amount of enemies, and even when they're that weak, it was just like insane to fight that many. What do we got in here? Wizrobes? Whoa, choose. Okay. Crazy amounts of choose. Get all these choose. Whoa, look out. Okay. Come on, guys. Man, this is a lot of choose. Okay. I think I could try to do a crazy spin at him. That would be cool. There we go. Choose, choose, choose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. We got yellow choose. Not good, not good. I'm glad I got rid of the rest of the choose really quickly, because these yellow ones are going to give me some trouble. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, if they weren't electric, they wouldn't be so bad. Ugh. Yeah, normally choose are super easy. It's funny that the yellow ones are so tough comparatively, just because you can't slash at them blindly. Gotta actually use strategy. Here we go. Take him down. Ah, he came back already. Okay. I just gotta play this cool. Don't rush it. Take the chews out while I can. You know, take them out one by one if I have to. Because losing extra health is not worth it in this. If you wanna take your time. There we go. Last one. Now I can take out these guys. It's really easy. Oh, jeez. I was trying to do a spin attack. I'm not very good at doing the, like, circle the control pad. You know, that's been the way of doing it since Ocarina. But it's not all that easy. This is foreboding. And, oh, Jesus. Whiz robes. I need to start hitting him with the arrows. Whoa! They're gonna do a lot of damage if I don't start to get rid of some of them. Okay, go, go, go. Jeez. There we go. That one's down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Cool it, guys. That one's gone. Okay, we got 2 left, I think, right? This isn't so bad. I wasn't expecting as many as they threw at me, though. Oh. Okay, get under this guy. There we go. And get out of here. One more shot on that one. And he's gone. Alright. I wasn't close enough to do my roll trick. That wasn't too bad. I think whiz robes combined with any other enemy can be horrible, though. Oh my god. Whoa. I think I can. Let's try a hurricane spin if I can. Whoa. Let's do it! This is crazy. Uh-oh. The only downfall. There we go. They weren't smart enough to hit me during that time. They waited till I was unstunned. Oh my gosh, this is insane. There's crazy amounts of lag a lot of the time when we have this many enemies. I want to fight them with this thing. Yeah. Take your own sword. Taste your own medicine. Oh, yeah. Their weapons I can't be swung as fast. I better stick to the Master Sword. I forgot that I had it powered up, so this is probably a bit easier than it would have been if I had tried to do this. Well, obviously I had to beat the Earth Temple to get the Mirror Shield to even open this part of it up. But oh yeah, this doesn't work on them. What am I trying to do? I think I can... What am I going to do here? I gotta try to get these re-deads one by one out of the way. I hate that scream, but this is the best way to do it that I know of. They seem immune to a lot of items. Look out! Oh no. Worst. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. No! He's beating the crap out of him. Is that one? Is that dead? Okay, it's dead. No. Ugh. I love that they beat the crap. The Stalfos just don't care. They're like, it's alright. I don't need to. I want to get one of these guys to do his crazy spin again. That would be nice. Ugh, jeez. Okay. Oh, look out! Ah, man. They're so slow. I should be dodging these attacks. I'm not as nimble as I need to be. That one's gone. Alright. Let's try to get this last re-dead. I think I could probably throw this at him. Let's try this. Oh. Stun him. Nice. Alright, that worked pretty good. Let's throw this at this guy. Stun him a little bit. He should be dead pretty soon. Ah. Yeah, I gotta be more careful. I try to hit him really quickly a bunch of times, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes he winds up and gets me. Smack. It's almost like he's hitting a baseball when he knocks that guy away. I think we're getting pretty close to the end here, though, guys. Thank you for sticking with me if you decide to go through this whole thing. Oh my gosh. Let me get Grandma's... Well, I might need Grandma's soup here. I'm gonna save my Grandma's soup for last. I'll let my fairy revive me next time. I still have a bit of magic. I'm gonna get these moblins out of here, or maybe isolate one of these dark nuts on its own. This would be good. Come here, buddy. Alright. I just gotta take one of these guys down. Hurry. Look out for that moblin. I want to get a dark nut out of here since it was the worst. Alright, that might be one. Yep, cool, cool, cool. Okay, this shouldn't be as hard now. I just have one dark nut and one moblin. I want to throw this at the moblin. Although I should I should have just let the moblin hang out on his own, but I can get this dark nut out of here before the moblin comes at me. I've got to go pick the spear up. So it'll take him a minute. And he already forgot about me. What an idiot. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Come here, buddy. They're so expressive. Get out of there. I can't fight you. See, like I mentioned, the fire doesn't hurt the enemies for some reason. It's magical child hurting fire, I guess. Alright. Oh no. Okay. Oh! Not good. Not cool. Oh my gosh. Ah! That was a perfect shot of that. We got 2 dark nuts and laser walls and whiz robes. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I have more soup. Nope. Wrong thing. There we go. That one's dead. Ugh. I gotta get rid of these whiz robes. There we go. Oh, look out. Okay, where's the other whiz robe? Whiz robe, where'd you go? There he is. I don't have enough time to hit him. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, get him, get him, get him. Alright, one more shot. Look out for these laser walls. Alright, now just the dark nuts. These are actual dark nuts, because they're like crazy colors. Man, their skin is even different. They hail from another area or something? They're like red. These ones look like blacksmiths. Get 'em, get 'em. I'm curious, like, the backstory of these guys. Do they come from some crazy island, like Sparta, where they're trained and they have tattoos? And they're, like, forged to be warriors from birth? Was that the last floor? Nope, we got more. Okay. I was like, that was pretty tough, but it wasn't the last floor. Whoa. Can I chain reaction these? I wonder. Let me try to, let's try this. Alright, maybe that'll blow them up. Well, it seemed like it might have done a little bit to the... Oh, it blew the one guy apart. I just gotta be careful. Where's his head? Get him, get him, get him. Look out! Oh! I'm almost dead here. I should probably just use my, my grandma's soup. Because then I can always get more when we get out of here. Let's do that. And then I'll save the fairy. Because the fairy's nice, just like I mentioned, I don't have to worry if I accidentally die without realizing I'm gonna die, then I'll be in good position. Alright, there we go. Get these heads. One more here. He's trying to lure me into the bombs. I want to try to keep my super powerful grandma's super power as long as I can. Alright. Get. Oh, look out. Just gonna hit those, and... Oh, I thought it was gonna blow him up. Let's try... Yeah, he's outside of the area now, so... Whoa, 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 whoa! That was close. Stun him. Stun him again. Here we go, look out! Oh, jeez, that was close. Come on, buddy. Get your head over here. If I had a weapon that could pull a little guy towards me... That's like a horrible hint at one of the, no, I lost my grandma power. I like how being strong is grandma power. Oh, yeah, this is tough because you can't get them close to the bombs, or else they just blow you up. That should be about it here. Knock them off one more time. Come on, there we go. Oh, a few more. All right. We gotta be close to the end here. These floors are starting to get crazy. Let's see. What do we got next? Oh my gosh, this is it. Okay, look at these guys. If I can try to keep the other ones away. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's dudes on the walls too. Look out. I gotta be very careful about these stupid... The freaking moblin things on the walls breathe fire. I thought they were gonna shoot lasers like in 4-Second Fortress. How about that? How about that? Do you like boomerangs? Man, this is insane! Okay, he's gonna go get his sword. I'm gonna knock him off. I wanna get their armor! Ah, sweet. I love when they fight each other. You idiots. Alright, whoa, look out! Oh my god. Okay, I didn't mean to hit that button there, but that works out. They all have like different bits of armor missing. Come here, buddy. Alright, alright. Look out! I was trying to dodge out of the way, but that'll work. Oh, haha. This is going alright, considering I'm fighting 4 guys at the same time. Whoa! Oh no. Whoa! How did that work? Oh gosh, get out of here, get out of here. I do a lot of damage. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, jeez! I don't know why it's so funny when they hurt each other. Whoa. And... Ugh! He didn't do a button prompt on me. Alright. I gotta be careful. I'm losing a lot of health even though I got a fairy left. Come here, buddy. Come on. Alright. Helmet off. Going down. One guy still got his chest armor. There we go. That'll solve that, maybe. Alright. Oh, I broke it off. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever done that before. Like, he took enough damage for his armor to fall off. Hit him into the pig. That should... He's almost dead. Hit him with a... Threw a boomerang, but it didn't do anything. Oh, look out. If I didn't have the fairy, I would be screwed, but... Because I have one heart left. Hope that's the last floor. Let's see here. This seems... okay. I think we're safe. Alright, so this is the treasure that we reaped from defeating the whole Savage Labyrinth. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, and thank you for sticking with me. It's the Hero's Charm. This mystical trinket gives you the ability to see the life forces of your foes. So let's put it on here real quick. I think I have to go. Whoa, whoa, okay. It's taking me out. But we completed the Savage Labyrinth with only 8 hearts. Whew, I feel you, man. Alright. But I have this little Hero's Charm here. He's so creepy. So now if I was to find an enemy, which is actually kind of hard in Outset Island because it's daytime, if I was to find an enemy, you can see their health, which is kind of cool. Nice little bonus. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I will see you next time where we head on to the Wind Temple. See you then, guys. Goodbye.